Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and hallelujah. Not only do we have an official pre-order date, but that pre-order date was officially announced by Nintendo. So other places like Gamestop, as you can see right here, confirmed it after Nintendo, but the source is linked in the description and I'm showing to you on screen right now. Nintendo has officially confirmed that United States and Canada pre-orders will start on April 24th. But the reason that you clicked on this video and what you might be wondering is, okay, that's great, but what time are each of the retailers drop? Who am I looking for? What are the links? Well, all of the links are in the description. So bookmark those. Those are the links directly to the system itself and the Mario Kart bundle at Amazon, Best Buy, Target, Walmart, and GameStop. If you want to buy it directly through Nintendo, they have had a lottery system open that they opened up April 2nd, where if you get selected, you'll be able to purchase one through Nintendo on May 8th. They'll give you an email and they'll give you 72 hours to complete that purchase, but it probably won't last the full 72 hours. So be checking your email a lot on May 8th if you want to go that route. But this video is about the retailer's pre-order, which is Thursday, April 24th. Now in the United States, the retailers do not announce what time the pre-orders were happening. And the most common question is it going to be at midnight? And again, in the United States, that is not the case most of the time. However, Canada does announce their pre-order times, the exact time at different retailers. The United States won't do the same drop times as Canada typically, but if we look at those, it gives us a little more information to go on. Sometimes they do line up pretty close. And it looks like the most common time for Canada is going to be 12 p.m. Eastern time. As you can see, GameStop already confirming that right here. This is GameStop Canada. When they were supposed to be April 9th, Walmart Canada also said 12 p.m. But then they updated it to midnight. So they actually were going to do pre-orders at midnight. And it remains to be seen if they'll do that again, because I'm kind of pushing this video out as soon as possible to update everyone with the official information. Check my channel Monday or Tuesday, which is a couple days before the pre-order, for all of the up-to-date info. And that'll be the final push, the final video before the pre-order starts. So make sure you check that, because that's going to have the tips as well. This video is still worth your time, however, because like I said, I'm going over what times these retailers have dropped for similar pre-orders in the past. I'm going to give you a good idea of what to expect on pre-order day. And speaking of pre-order day, I will be live streaming all day, starting from probably 6 or 7 a.m. all the way till all the retailers have dropped. And my live stream will have loud nuclear siren alarms alerting anytime a retailer goes into stock with Switch 2 pre-order. So if you want to come to my live stream, hang out with the chat, learn some little tricks that'll help you check out when other people are struggling, feel free to tune in my live stream as well. Make sure you subscribe for that. But one of the best tips I could give you, because it'll actually help you right now, is if you're not doing this already, implement a proper skincare routine. And today's sponsor, whoa, Geology can help you do just that. I get bad dark circles under my eyes from playing a lot of video games and watching a lot of YouTube. So Geology's Dark Circle Formula Eye Cream is clutch for me. But if you're not like me, that's no problem, because all you have to do is go on Geology's website, fill out a simple quiz that takes about 2 minutes, and they will customize a routine for you. And your eyes do not deceive you. If you use my QR code you see on screen, or my code, which is JakeRandall70, you can get 70% off your first order at Geology. Every bottle has the step number written on it, so you never have to remember. They make it dummy proof, which I love. So if you haven't been taking care of your skin, don't worry about it. Just start today with Geology. Okay guys, one thing I'm going to acknowledge before I get right into the pre-order times is the fact that there are some price increases to accessories, anywhere from $1 to $10. It seems to be like pretty much everything is going up by like $5 for the most part. But even though that's not what this video is about, I don't want to not mention it because that is news as well. So let's start with Best Buy, because Best Buy is doing a midnight launch where you can actually go to one of their stores on launch day on June 5th at midnight and pick it up, as opposed to having to wait till the morning to pick it up or having to wait till it gets shipped to you. They love to drop their pre-orders during like their corporate headquarters business hours. So that's like 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern time, because they are located in Central Time. Their headquarters would be 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Time, which I understand isn't the best window, but at least it gives you something to go on. And here's a bonus tip. When their pre-orders are gone, like the initial batch, when it comes to launch day on June 5th, Best Buy will typically put up orders that got canceled or extra stock that they didn't originally account for. They'll probably put it up on launch day, June 5th, a little bit after 1 a.m. Eastern, which again is midnight Central Time. They don't do it right at midnight Central. They wait like a few minutes. Sometimes it's like 12:05 or 12:15 a.m. Central Time, but they'll put their stock up, and they've been very consistent like that. So I'd be willing to bet money on that. And if you want to take me up on it, let me know in the comments. And lastly, the caveat with Best Buy is do not pre-order from them if you don't have all of the money in your account ready to go, because they will do a pending authorization, meaning it basically appears as if they charge you the full amount and then they give the money back to you within that same day. But if you don't have the money in your account, they will cancel your order if you try to order from them. All of the other retailers don't do that. So if that's going to be an issue for you, just pre-order from anywhere except Best Buy. And again, if these tips are helping you, don't miss my video Monday and don't forget to leave a like. So let's move on to Walmart, because it was Walmart Canada that originally announced they were going to have their pre-orders at noon Eastern Time. And then the next day updated that to say they were going to let their pre-orders go at midnight. That was back when we had the April 9th pre-order. My next video will have whatever updated time Walmart Canada has announced, but Walmart US typically doesn't do midnight pre-orders. And that's what I want to emphasize is most of these places don't do midnight pre-orders. For the United States, it just doesn't happen. Am I going to be up watching to see if anyone drops early? If they drop midnight? Yeah, of course I will be. But if nothing drops by 1:15 a.m. Eastern, I am going to bed and then getting back up at 6 a.m. Eastern. So I'm not going to get a lot of sleep that night. The reason for that is because Target sometimes likes to drop that early in the morning. However, they don't normally do that with pre-orders. With pre-orders, they go later in the day. But because they love to restock, you know, when PS5s were hard to get, they would love to restock between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. Eastern. That was their window. And for Switch 2, if you don't get a pre-order, that is the window I would be looking for Target, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern for restocks. But when it comes to the pre-order, it's going to be late morning to afternoon, not only for Target, but of course I was just talking about Walmart as well. And then while we're talking about those two, let's bring up GameStop real quick, because GameStop loves to do it at like 10 or 11 a.m. Eastern Time, sometimes noon Eastern Time. So all very close to what the Canada times are saying. That's when you can expect it. So no, I don't think you're going to have to be up all night. If you're on the West Coast and you potentially want to catch a Target drop, then yeah, maybe get up at 3 a.m. Eastern. But keep in mind, it's unlikely that for the pre-orders, Target will go that early. So we're looking at across the board for GameStop, Target, Walmart, and Best Buy, probably a late morning to late afternoon time range for a release window on pre-order day. And I haven't said Amazon because I'm saving them for last. If you want to try to get it in person, you'll probably have to camp out at your local GameStop or get there super early, like 2 or 3 a.m. the night before pre-orders. So April 23rd, Wednesday night, when they close the store, they typically will put up a piece of paper that says how many Switch 2 consoles they'll have. And for this release, it'll say how many Switch 2 regular consoles and then how many of the Mario Kart World bundles that they have for sale. For example, 25 units of this and 25 units of this. And you'll know, okay, if I'm one of the first 50 people, I've secured it. All I have to do is wait here. I don't know if any other retailers will do pre-orders right now. There were rumors about Best Buy doing in-store pre-orders, but I haven't seen anything to back that up, so just keep it in mind. Lastly, Amazon. And if you notice, there's no links in the description. It's the only retailer that doesn't have a link in the description. And that's because Amazon might not be getting any Switch 2s in the United States. Now, for other countries, they are authorized sellers and they already have pre-orders available. Amazon's been notoriously awful handling console drops in the United States. They allow the bots to get them right away and they don't care. And Nintendo really cares about that because Nintendo doesn't want scalpers getting these units. They want people who are going to actually buy games getting the units. They don't want them sitting there waiting to be sold for a higher price. So it looks like that Amazon US, whether it's their choice or Nintendo's choice or a little bit of both, may not get pre-orders at all for the Switch 2. And I know that sounds crazy. They might end up putting them up. I don't know. I will keep you posted. That'll be in my update video as well. In the meantime, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to tune in to the next video where I'll tell you exactly how the websites work and break down which ones give you your best chances and the strategies that other channels just don't tell you. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm pretty hyped. The finger guns are coming back. Have a great day.